don't hear it. I hear it now. Anyone who's on Facebook, go ahead and write some questions and some comments. Do watch out. I have been getting comments from an unknown number saying that I have a flat butt.
I think it's your mom.
Here we go. What's up, everybody? This is Jason out at Go Power Sports. This is Minibikin Ain't Eazy. It's a podcast about go-karts, mini bikes, power sports in general, F1. I do this every single time, but I cannot believe that they made Oscar Piastri basically swap positions with Lando.
Yeah.
Totally unfair for Oscar, but I really don't care because Max got the win. That's my 2 cents of Formula One. You guys know where I stand on that.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
We can now move on. I got my bestie, Oliver Living the fifth.
What's up, race team?
What's new, brother?
Oh, man, not too much. Just got back from Austin this weekend.
With the hot sauce, right?
Your second
we were
job.
doing the Hot Sauce Festival for Austin Chronicle.
And who are you going down there with?
It was one of my dudes, Cole.
What's up, Cole?
He's got a...
Not your brother.
Not my brother, Cole.
Not Cole Weaver, the mini bike drag racer.
Not him either.
Another Cole.
Not him, Weaver.
But all of these Coles are into hot sauce.
Okay.
Guaranteed. But it was a nice little preview of the festival that we're throwing at Martin House Brewing on October 18th.
Great plug.
For our hot sauce festival. About 40, I think we're right around 40 Texas hot sauce vendors coming through.
Nice.
And we've got some music, we've got giveaways. Man, it's going to be a blast. So
Is there a name for this festival?
it is the North Texas Hot Sauce Festival.
At Martin House Brewing.
Correct.
On October
18th.
what time?
It is, I believe that one's going from 11 to 7.
Do they need monies to come in?
No money to come in, no money to taste.
Okay.
Just money to purchase, swing on through, find your new favorite hot sauce, bada bing, bada boom.
So you were telling me that your guy, Cole, or
Mm-hmm.
maybe someone else, I think it was Cole, won like the gold platinum award?
Second year in a row for his Verde, and it is fantastic. I told you I was going to bring you a bottle, and I still have not done that.
I am Verde-less.
Oh, yes.
So if someone wanted to test or actually go buy this Verde, where does someone go?
I would say, so there's a handful, like about 3 of us right now from this area that are kind of like the ones that are like running the show.
Mm-hmm.
They're setting up on markets pretty much weekly.
Okay.
So you can go by and taste it and say hi and drop my name, and you won't get a discount.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, good to know. I can also tell that we are not going to keep this posture up for an hour.
I can't. I just feel...
I just want to go back to fat kid status. And I hate that I'm fat kid now, but it is what it is.
It feels really nice, though.
I just want to chill and hang out with our guest, Nick.
We tried.
So before we get there, we got Bernie's on the 1s, 2s, 3s, and 4s.
What up, what up?
What's up, B-Dog?
Yeah, did you go somewhere special?
I was in Arkansas. I drove a Bentley for 3 days.
With your other job. Everyone's got
For 3
2 jobs
days?
here.
Yeah, so we drove down to Arkansas, Prescott drag strip. There were probably about 12 cars, maybe like 4 AMGs, a couple Porsches, and I was in a Bentley. I was going 140 down the highway while getting a massage. It was pretty dope.
What? Let's back up.
Yeah, let's...
So you told me that you were riding with the owner's son.
Yes.
He was giving you the massage while you were driving?
Jeremy
At
Bentley?
times, whenever, no, it was the seat. The seats all have massages.
Okay, good clarification there.
It's
My
a
mind.
It was on my feet.
$300,000 car, so it's it has everything you could possibly need.
So what do? You just help filming this whole thing?
Yeah, pretty much. Since I drive a 93 Buick Roadmaster, this shop club has a dope spot where they house cars, they got lifts, they got car washes, and it's pretty much a country club for gearheads. And I kind of traded my way into hanging out there for a video every now and then. So
Heck yeah.
Very
And
cool.
Now someone wanted to check this place out. You want to plug them real quick?
the Shop Club Dallas.
The Shop Club Dallas.
If you ever want to go there, hit me up, and I'll
You
show
won't get a
around.
discount.
Yeah, you won't get a discount at all.
I've been there.
But no, wait, you said it's awesome because they have food there?
Yeah, Derby's. Ollie's been there, and yeah,
You've been there?
Yeah.
great food.
I wasn't even invited.
Oh, this was, I think, 6 months before I think he went. I just went because I was like, there's a really cool... Basically, your whole restaurant is glass windows, and it opens up to this... How many cars do you think are in there?
There's probably around 300 cars.
What?
Like
This place is
Lambos.
big.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lambos, old schools. You got, one of the first like photo backdrops for McDonald's. Their old van is there.
Nice.
I took Jack Ramsey there last Thursday. He had a blast too.
Cool.
So, yeah.
The
You
food's
guys-
great.
Awesome.
So wait, the owner of the shop also owns this restaurant?
It's all in one.
Yeah,
It's all in one.
Yeah,
Big-
so they have
big
3
warehouse.
locations. They have one in Seattle and one in Houston, and then one here in Dallas.
Okay. Well, maybe one day I'll get to go.
I'll go
Yeah.
with you.
Yeah, let's
You
go.
want to go?
Yeah.
And
Let's
get
go.
some breakfast?
Yeah.
Is it breakfast or lunch or
Brunch.
dinner?
Like brunch. Yeah, their brunch is amazing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'm totally down. So thank you, Bernie. I'm glad you made it back in one piece.
Yeah.
What'd you do this weekend?
I did dad things. I took my kids to to birthday parties, so I was
Okay.
the chauffeur.
Did you go swimming at all?
And
or?
then I did chores, and yeah,
No
I'm-
massage?
Nope, I am probably the biggest loser out of this group.
Yeah.
So I do apologize to all my fans. Okay. So everyone, so now moving forward, I got to plug a few things. Everyone who's buying something from Go Power Sports, you should be getting an invitation with every order. This is done by my good friend Thomas Rogers. I talked to him today.
Yeah.
He says he's on board for Pull Start Picnic and GPS 660.
Hey.
So he has my heart, he has my design. So Thomas Rogers, great job on the flyer. Basically, this flyer says that we have a race going on November 8th, Saturday, November 8th. Get there early, GPS 180. If you want more information, GPS180race.com. It's a 3-hour mini bike endurance race. Yeah, I'd imagine the main event's going to start around 12:30. Juniors, which will be 15 and under, they'll probably start around 10 a.m. But I would show up Friday, November 7th, camp out, hang out with us, get acclimated with the track, come hang out. Like, everyone's super cool, everyone who ever shows up. We had 550 people there last year.
Wow.
And it rained like crazy that week. So if we have beautiful weather, which we normally do, I'd imagine, 5,000, 10,000 people
Yeah,
there?
roughly
At least
5 to
that.
7, I'm
And
thinking.
to prep for that, there's a practice day, right?
And thank you. What day is it? October 4th?
October 4th, yeah.
October 4th.
Saturday, October 4th from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. You have a chance to check out the track. It's going to be pretty crude. You need to bring your bike, yourself, parts. We'll have a porta potty there, but you should bring parts, water, food, anything you need to survive, because it's going to be, I said, just basically a practice day. It's not so much a party day, but a practice day. So October 4th.
Serious
Got it.
business on that day.
Yeah. Are you going to be there, Ollie?
October 4th. I don't know.
He's already planning the next hot sauce festival.
I got a hot sauce festival that day, dude. I'm sorry.
Dang.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's that. Also, I know last week with Tony, we talked about the GPS toolkit. We finally got it online. I
Yeah.
think I'm gonna drop the video tomorrow on this. Is that all right if I drop a video on Thursday?
I believe it is. It is
Okay.
okay.
Okay, it is okay. This pack is awesome. I'll drop a video so you can see everything inside of it tomorrow, maybe around noonish. Is that all right with you, Bernie?
I'm cool with it.
Okay.
You sure?
Everybody's asking for it, and I got to watch you film it, so
Okay.
I'm excited.
No, so yeah. So this is going to be the perfect thing for the practice day or the GPS 180. Get yourself a toolkit.
Also, if you don't purchase one online, you can pick one up at the 180 as well, right?
Yes, I'd imagine we'll have 10 or 20 of them.
That's it.
First come, first serve.
When I saw online, I thought there was only inventory for like 40 of these. So these things are going to go pretty quick.
Okay.
I need one for the Bentley.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we also need to shout out our sponsors, AS Color. I actually did a good thing with AS Color.
You ordered more stuff.
I did order more stuff, but I
He's
gave,
doing it again, dude.
No,
Yeah.
I accidentally got some extra larges, and I gave them to Bernie.
Yep. And then Harlan got some as well.
And then I brought in the mediums, and I gave them to Harlan.
Remember when you were like, hey, I have some mediums. I'm going to give them to
No,
you?
I said that they were boxy. You said I'm not a box
Bernie,
boy.
can we go ahead and cue that up from last
Do
week
not,
here?
do not touch that. Do not touch that. Do
Okay.
not.
Okay.
So AS Color, thank you so much. You printed out a banner for
Yep,
them,
I
didn't
just
you?
did a quick little simple banner. So they're going to be set up at the 180 as well, or what does that look like?
Probably not. I think we told Justin we would have them on one of those caravans where we would walk them around the course just to show them what it looked like. But I don't think they're posting up. They are planning on donating or helping us out with a bunch of shirts and
Cool.
backpacks. So it's going to be awesome. So
Awesome.
thank you, AS Color. Thank you, Printed Threads. I just talked to Ryan. He is itching to get a bunch of GPS 180 merch going. I said, great. I have a huge list going. I'm waiting on my buddy Thomas to get us that GPS 180 designs. He's saying next week.
It's all coming together.
It's all coming together.
It needs
Hopefully it's
to.
enough time.
Yeah, it's coming up.
I'm kind of scared.
Yeah.
We're always up
excited.
against it. Every single year, we're always up against it. But it's all right. That's how we thrive, is under pressure. We would give a shout out to Trailmaster. I think they're going to be actually providing the backpacks this year.
Awesome.
Yeah. So Trailmaster, Tilton, Megamoto, and Jose out of Rockwood. Jose is actually going to be running the front gate this year for us.
Cool.
Nice.
Because anytime you need something done correctly, you put Jose on the job.
Yep.
Okay. So now we're up to our guests. We have all the way from Louisville, Flower Mound. We have Nic Minor of Mini Moto Madness. Come on down, Nick.
Yeah.
So you can't hear, but everyone's clapping for you. Heck yeah. Put those cans on. Let's have a conversation.
What's going on, man? How are you?
Hey, what's up? What's up? Thank you.
Man, he got those headphones on quicker than
Yeah,
Tony.
he was flip flopping and
Tony
drip
did
dropping.
have a giant necklace on too at the same time.
He did. Did it spin? Did I imagine that? Was
No,
it a
no.
spinner?
I wish.
I think one of them does spin. He does. I think he has one
Really?
that spins. Yeah, from a previous Harley.
That's what's
That
up.
is
Yeah,
what's up.
he
All right.
collects. He collects.
He
so.
does. So tell us about what is Mini Moto Madness?
All right. So Mini Moto Madness is the race team that I started when I first got into mini bike racing. Myself and my buddy Ryan, we kind of got into mini biking, and I would come up to Go Power, and I found out. I think Flacco had told me about it. He's like, hey, man, there's this group that races off-road, because I was like, man, I love off-road. And he's like, you should try out this group, NTX Mini Bikes. And so I was like, all right. And I'd been watching, and I had kind of started watching dirt bike racing at the same time. So I was like, man, let's just have a team. Like, let's get jerseys. Like, let's just go all in. So we started a TikTok, and we started filming everything and got Mini Moto Madness made. We show up to the races with our shirt, and
That's what's up.
I've got a little trailer, and so we just
Heck
we're
yeah.
like a race. We call ourselves a race team.
Shouts out to the camera guy.
Yeah, Mike.
Oh,
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
my camera guy
So
Ryan.
does this camera pick Ryan up?
Yeah, we got it.
Yeah.
Just wait. Just wait.
Just wait.
We have studio audience
Over
here.
here.
Yes, yes,
Now,
yeah.
is there more than just you? Look at
Yeah.
it, I love it.
Yeah, so
More than
it's-
two of y'all?
Yeah, so it's Ryan, myself, my dad, and then our buddy Dakota, and then our ladies. They're our race. They don't race, but it's okay. They're still part of the
Pit
team.
crew.
Yeah. Actually, that is
Moral
true.
support.
Yes, my first race, I had a breakdown, and I mean, all of us came together.
Like mentally,
Yes,
or
mentally.
Both mentally and the bike, and we had to. I hit a jump. It was an MX track, and I tried to hit a jump. I was on a Trailmaster, and I came down, and I bent my chain tensioners, or chain adjuster,
Yeah.
and thankfully, this guy Gabe Rangel, he had an extra Trailmaster adjuster. So I'm sitting there trying to fool with that, and his wife's helping me, and my fiance was helping me, and then my buddy Albert, he came over and helped me, and he's a veteran in the game, so
Yeah.
he came over. He's like, "Oh, bro, you're wasting your time." Came over, boom, boom, boom. I was like, "All right, man. We're over here struggling. We don't know too much. We were still new into mini biking at the time, and then yeah, so we did the pit stop, and then my bike ended up lasting. Everybody in that race, I was way outpowered. Like, everybody had their souped up, and I thought at the time my Predator 212 was souped up.
Wow.
Had a cam in it, and yeah, I'm racing all that, and I'm in the outlaw class, and these guys are running 236.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, so we go, and I mean, they're just dusting me. I didn't even have the right gearing. And then somehow, some way, there was like a crash, and then like another guy popped a chain. And so it ended up my first race ever. I ended up getting third, and I got hooked. And I was like, I told Ryan after that, I was like, bro, we're gonna get serious about this, and I'm about to, yeah. And so that was at the time that I think I only had maybe four bikes, and then yeah, that's kind of when we got hooked and it got aggressive.
Dang, so date yourself. How far back was this race that you first got hooked? Like, how long ago was that?
23. This is 2025. Yeah, 23.
so relatively new.
New to the
Yes,
game.
yeah. So I started getting like, I got originally I got a go-kart. So kind of how I got into mini biking was I had a candy spider, like the 200cc or 300, whatever, the 2-seater. And I got it, and I was like, man, I love this thing. And then and Ryan, he was like, man, you got to get a mini bike. And I was like, bro, what is a mini bike? Like, I'm not trying to get a mini bike. Like, I like go-karts. I want to go fast. Because I started with my candy cart, and then I got a flat cart, like, you know, that you drive on the
asphalt,
on the tracks. Yeah, asphalt cart. And then, but I mean, I still have my cart, but I mean, I'm all in on mini bikes at this point. I think personally myself, I think I have 12 or 13.
Wow.
Dang.
And then I think my dad has like 13 or 14. So between
That's
the two of
what's
us,
up.
and then
Whoa.
Ryan has 4, so we got 30 in the fleet. Kind of
Yeah.
just,
Wow.
Yeah. No, we're for real about
Full arsenal.
Oh yes.
That's crazy.
Absolutely.
Do you know that you
Absolutely.
have a lot in common with Oliver?
I love that.
So you guys are brothers. No. So
I love that.
Oh my
So you
God,
were
I was
saying-
always told about you.
so you were saying at the last GPS 180 practice day
Yes.
that you thought you broke your ribs.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
So walk us through that, and I'll tell you how you guys are related.
Oh, okay. So I was out there on a practice day. Was feeling good. I was riding a Trailmaster with a Tilly 225, so I was feeling great. Gearing was good. Was able to make it up the big hill and getting some good speed, and I made it through Pucker Up Buttercup and went through I think the Cars and Cameras was after that.
Yeah.
And then you take that little drop off right before you hit Rockwood.
I'm calling that death drop now.
Yeah,
Because I
death
imagine no
Man.
one's died on it yet, but it's
But
gonna
if you
happen.
hit
But we
that
hope
wrong,
so.
you could
Yeah.
yeah.
You're off into the forest the wrong way.
Yeah, I started trying to work on like braking and like kind of sliding down so
Yeah.
I could like hit the accelerate right as and I definitely almost went
Oh,
over
it was
the
right
time.
there.
No, that
Oh,
was
okay.
no.
Okay.
Thankfully I made it through there safe. But then I went into the Rockwood Ridge. Is
Yeah.
that what, yes. And I was going down and I made it down, and then right as I was about to go up, I hit a rock, and I mean it just straight in, and I went sideways and I tried to brace the fall, so rock went straight into the hand, and then I didn't have my rib protector or anything on, so, and then I got hit right in the ribs, so, but I mean, you know, it's part of mini biking, so I was like, at the time, I mean, I knew it hurt, but you know, you're just like, all right, I'm at practice, so I need to get up, and my foot peg was bent, and so I just tried to kick it straight as much as I could, and I think I probably ended up doing maybe like 4 or 5 laps after, but yeah, I mean, when I got home though, I was whooped.
Next day was a little.
Oh man, the next couple of months were
Yeah.
rough. They were rough. Yeah, definitely rough. So, but yeah, no, I'm excited. I mean, it's gonna be good. I'm excited to get back out there this
so
year.
tell us about your ribs.
Well, so I also fell and thought I broke my ribs.
Oh, okay. I love that.
And turns out the doctor said I broke my ribs.
Oh, okay.
So,
So you
we're
How
actually
many,
broke the
though?
ribs.
just 12.
Oh, yes.
12
so
out of
I'm-
the 8 that he has? Is that how it goes?
Yeah.
No spare ribs for him.
Actually fell into more ribs that
Oh.
were injected in my body.
Hey.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
No
no.
superpower? No.
Yeah, exactly. No, that was that was also like a broken shoulder blade and a
Oh, wow.
punctured lung and
Oh, yeah.
just
so-
kind of the full gamut of
Yeah.
just kind of lay down for 3 months and don't do anything.
Yeah, that's
So
definitely a little more
we're
advanced
we're
than-
kindred spirits, dude.
Yeah, in spirit. I'm thankful I didn't actually break the ribs. So
It was crazy because after he broke the ribs, we had the EMT come out, and Oliver just wanted to sleep it off.
It's like
that's my kind of. I'm the same way.
It'll be fine.
I will sleep it off.
I cars and cambered it. It'll be fine.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
it wasn't. So we threw Oliver in the truck because we didn't want to get an ambulance. We were out in the middle
Right.
of nowhere.
Right.
At first, someone said that you should go to the vet first and not the hospital.
Oh, wow.
Right. And
You
ticks
animal.
coming out of me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we threw him in the front. We started speeding to the first hospital, the closest hospital. We get pulled over by a cop.
We got pulled over by the ambulance that I was supposed to get in, and they said the first hospital was too full. And then we had to drive to the further hospital.
That's what it was.
And then we got pulled over, and you were like, he's hurt.
He's dying.
And he goes, okay, go ahead. And we're just like, put the left blinker on. It was like the
we
next
were
street.
right there.
Yeah.
We were right there. And then we didn't see you for 2 months.
And that was it.
And then your lung got full of fluids.
Yeah. So the ribs were like a full break, and I guess one part was like kind of jaggedy. as I was listening to Jagged Edge, which was
Oh
so
my
weird.
goodness. Go ahead and sing
The
us a
irony.
song.
Jagged Edge.
That's not a song.
Okay.
Wait, no, that's not a
Plug it in, plug it. Is that
Nope,
it?
nope,
Okay.
nope.
And so it punctured the lung. And so my next hospital visit, they were like, all right, just come back in 3 weeks and we'll do an x-ray for you. And so I go to the hospital and I do an x-ray. And then I go in the room, I'm sitting there, and the guy, I have like 3 guys like pull over like from the side of the door to see a face, and they're like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "I'm doing pretty good, man. How are you doing?" And they're like, "No, seriously, you have 1 lung. Are you okay?" And I was like, I guess so." And they're like, "You're going to the ER." And I was like, "I just got back out of the ER."
Dang.
So
So always wear
chest, rib, elbow,
Yes.
wrist,
everything.
knee.
Do you wear all that stuff, Nick, when you're racing?
Oh yeah. Now I'm helmet, chest, and then I've got dirt bike boots.
That's the way to go. I think
So-
I inspired you to get a chest protector
Yeah, I
as
got
well.
a chest protector.
Yeah.
We even recommend maybe some neck guards. I don't know.
Yeah. I for the 180, I would definitely if I'm doing the 180,
Yeah.
I'm coming almost in a football suit, like fully everything. Yeah. 'cause
Which we are looking for the best costume.
Oh yeah,
yes,
plug that.
do yeah.
you get a football helmet?
Mine will be hidden. I'll have a jersey on
Okay.
top. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll have a jersey on top.
You can get a Flacco jersey, and it's kind of like a best of both worlds, football and GPS.
Okay, let's do it.
I'm down.
I don't have one.
I don't either.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's make one. So let's go through all of your mini bikes. You said you got 12, 14 mini bikes?
Man, it's a lot. I think I was trying to go through it earlier because I traded some, and sold a few, but I've got 4 dirt racers. So I have a stock bike that's an MB200S full suspension. No, I got rid of my pro stock. It was a Trailmaster. That was one of my Trailmasters. My outlaw bike is a MB200S with the monoshock in the back with the dirt bike forks in the front. And then I've got my MM80. That's the Super 80, right? That's y'all's.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah. So I kind of did that. I just don't have the uni tank. I went with the cylinder tank. And then I've got a CT200 UEX. That's one of my cruisers. I've got a Coleman CC 100X. So it looks kind of like the Doodlebug, kind of. And then I've got 2 Manco Streakers, the little small.
Yeah.
Those are my drag bikes.
Okay.
I drag the Manco Streakers because
Dang,
I'm a
that's what's
heavier
up.
guy, so I
Yeah.
need a lighter frame.
Okay.
So I do look rather large on it, but hey, it gets down. So I got 2 of those. And then I've got a Motovox that is stretched and slammed for drag. And then I have a Trailmaster for a trail bike. And then I have a 125 dirt bike, just like an Apollo. And then I have a Pitster Pro 190. And then I've got my street go-kart, my asphalt cart. And then I've got my one-seater. It's a one-seater go-kart. I almost want to call it a cross cart. It's got a roll cage on it.
Nice.
And so my dad and I are... I think we're going to put a motorcycle engine in.
How
Oh,
dope. I
man.
mean, are you familiar with, who's our guy, Kyle?
KJ Racing.
KJ Racing?
Ooh, the name sounds familiar.
Man, they
do
make
the
these.
VF1. What are they called? Cross carts.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we're probably thinking of the same guy.
They're
but-
the
yeah.
dopest thing to
Yeah.
ever. I mean,
yeah.
I can't afford one and I can't build one. I love Kyle so much, but yeah, you need to check his stuff out.
Yeah, I
They're
will.
super clean.
Yeah, no,
He's
yeah.
got like a Facebook group there where people are building theirs out with like motorcycle engines,
Yeah.
and these things
Wow.
are sweet.
Yeah.
How do you fit all these in a garage though?
So that's the funny story, man. So at my house, I keep, I think I have 8 or 9 that stay at my house. And then at my parents' house, we've got it's just I guess he has a shed, but then it's a shed and a man cave. And in between the two, we put a tin roof.
Oh, okay.
So it's probably a 10 by 10 room. So that houses a good portion of the fleet, and then we've got a back deck kind of thing that we house my bigger go-kart, and then he stores, I think he has like 8 or 9 in his garage. So we kind of
Dang. Does he kind of have like the same kind of dirt bike setup, or okay?
No. So that's where we're different. I'm dirt. My dad is street. So he's gonna have like the everything's gonna be powdered. It's gonna be
nice.
clean.
Oh, I
When you
gotcha.
go out to the drag strip, like his bike's gonna be there shining.
He's more for the Polestar picnic.
Oh yeah, Full Star Picnic. He would be and my guy he likes the exotic colors. So like if you see one of his builds, you'll be like, all right, like yeah, I know who that is.
Have either of y'all entered in the pull start?
Nah, man. So I coach baseball. So a lot of the time when the pool starts going on, I'm only able to just
Oh,
like
that's
pop
right.
by and then kind of
Right at the beginning
leave.
of spring.
And then but I think next year my dad's gonna stay the whole time so we can enter some bikes in.
Cool.
'Cause we've got a few builds that I think would definitely be some eye candy for some people. So
Yeah.
I think, might as well. We have the bike, so why not, be a part of it.
Do you think Bernie should come out and check out all of your stuff, like do like a garage walkthrough? Is it that kind of nice?
I think I should.
I mean, I
The
don't
poll is
necessarily
definitely up to it.
I don't know if necessarily we could do it all in a garage, but we do stay across from a park, so I mean, we could definitely walk we could get all the bikes in one place if we wanted to do a walkthrough one day for sure. We could definitely do that.
I'm down.
Yeah, we can get that. We'll get that set up.
We
for
love
sure.
seeing people's garages and all their
Yeah.
bikes and all their setups.
Especially with that mini.
Yeah,
That's
that
a
sounds
ton.
like a
You said
lot.
almost 30
Yeah,
altogether?
between all of us. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
schedule it.
Yeah. So speaking of baseball and MM80s, just to plug it real quick, we are doing a raffle on that.
Yeah, good job.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you, because I already forgot about that. I mean, you got to give a little more information.
So it's for Taylor Son's baseball team. We're raffling off a mini bike. Go to gopowersports.com, put in raffle. It's $10. We're raffling it off next week, and just to help the kids, and you know what that's all
Oh, yeah.
about. With
And that's
yeah.
a Megamoto 80, correct?
correct.
Okay.
98.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, with the 98. cc.
Gotcha.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay. So, do you want to tell us about? You want to plug your baseball crew?
Yeah, man. All right. So yeah, so we're a Hario baseball club. So the owner Aaron, he was my hitting coach. So little backstory on my, I guess, baseball career. I was a rec player until I got to 7th grade, and then at 7th grade I got a hitting coach, and because the high school I was going to, I went to Marcus High School in Flower Mound.
Okay.
And super competitive baseball school, and so I kind of knew I needed to start ramping myself up to be prepared. And so one of my dad's friends got me in contact with Aaron, and he kind of changed my life, man. Taught me how to hit and really helped me elevate my game to the next level, to help me become the player that I did later become, being able to make it all the way to D1. I like to tell kids and people, everybody thinks, you have to be playing on the best travel ball team, or, you have to go play with every big organization, but that's not really the case these days. It's all about playing where you're going to get playing time and get exposed.
Yeah.
And I think what makes our brand, Hario Baseball Club, so different is we do social media for the kids. So
Oh, cool.
Ryan, again, he's a talented guy. He does all our social media, and
how
so he
sweet.
comes out to the games and practices and does that kind of stuff for us. So we're able to showcase the kids as well. And
Nice.
then in the fall, we'll do college showcases to kind of help our kids get to, just to get eyes on them, to give them an opportunity. A big thing that we strive on at Hario is that we're not going to sell you a dream. We're going to be very honest with you. We're not going to sit here and tell you, hey, you're going to be a first-round draft pick, because that's just not the case. We would love it. Obviously, we're not going to shoot your dreams down,
Yeah.
but we have to keep it into perspective, because we don't want you to go out to your high school, or you try to go to college and you're like, well, my coach told me I was the best ever, and I was going to be the next Elvis Andrews or Corey Seager playing shortstop for the Rangers. So it's like, we just try to keep it honest. And the coaching staff, we've all played pretty high levels of baseball. I played all the way to Division I, and Aaron played professional ball. So between the two of us, I mean, we have a pretty good depth of knowledge. And I mean, he's one of the best hitting coaches around. He's pretty well known. And of course, I mean, his uncle was Rudy Hario, so he was the
Dang.
hitting coach for the Rangers during that stint when A-Rod and Pudge and all
Heck
those
yeah.
guys were there. So I mean, he knows all those guys. So it's a good resource. And our club isn't huge. We got 4 teams right now, and but we just really believe on just being honest with you, and we're very approachable. We have an open door policy, you know, so if you have any problems or anything, like, let's have a conversation about it. But, you know, don't get upset if it doesn't go your way, because we're just going to be honest, you know. It doesn't, like I said, it does us no good to shoot you and tell you your kid's the best or whatever. Like, we're just going to tell you where you're at and what we think you can do to improve. And if you want to take our advice, cool, and if not, no hard feelings. Can't say that we didn't try to help you, though.
Yeah, so
That's
do your
awesome.
do your kids get into mini biking at all, or do you deter that because you don't want them getting hurt?
So, as I've been going down this drag scene vibe with my dad, and we go out to Yellow Belly, and we went to the 660, and you know, seeing all the lighter jockeys, I'm like, I got some kids that that we've had some kids break some arms and things riding their electric bikes and scooters around the neighborhoods and things. So I'm like, hey, you know, I know some of them will be more than happy to just go straight as fast as they can. So I've thought about it. I actually built a MM80, and I was kind of going to do the same thing that y'all were talking about, doing a raffle for it, but I ended up selling it before the raffle. But I would take it out. It was our team colors and everything.
Oh,
so
nice.
I had it. It was my first custom build, actually.
Nice.
And I put a brand new 212 on it, and just stage one, you know, nothing crazy, but it got down, and the kids liked it, and I always would say, like, hey, if you have a good game, you know, I'll let you take it around.
Okay.
But I never really like let them ride, because I always had in the back of my mind, I knew, you know, you don't want anyone to get hurt necessarily, but you know, they ask a lot because they follow our TikTok, and they see us going and racing and doing all those things. They're like, Coach, are you going to race this weekend? And I'm like, I mean, we'll see, man. You know,
If we win.
Right. You know, and it's like, we got tournaments, so I mean, most of the time that's where my weekends are when I can't ride. I'm coaching baseball. I mean, that's almost a full-time gig. So twice a week practice, or well, it used to be twice a week practice, but I do some private lessons as well. So that kind of stuff during the week, and then we're playing Saturday, Sunday. So
Now, did you compete in the 660, or did you just spectate?
no. So I think we took a one of our drag bikes. It was a Flacco's old drag bike. It's the gray
Casper.
I'm not sure the name, but it had the stretch on it, and he had all the GPS stuff on it, and so we had that, or we have it, and we put a big block on it, and we were gonna run the big block out there, and
You
then
should have, because I think only 2 big block people
Well,
showed up.
Was that the one that he had nitrous on?
No.
No.
I think
Yeah,
I think
was it?
Flacco did
Okay.
have nitrous on it.
Nice.
Yeah, and but yeah, we got out there, and then I was having major carb issues, and we couldn't get it, and we only were able to take a couple passes like underneath the
Little awning or whatever.
Yeah, but no, we'll definitely be at the 660 this year again. You know, we'll see. It's hard to get excited for us for drag because we're just kind of heavier guys. So, you know, it's all the lighter people, they get out there and fly by us. But I mean, we're still giving it our best efforts. You know, we're
might
still
have
learning.
a shot this year because it's a big boy class.
Yeah, I mean, and that's, you know, I've been thinking about that big boy class, and it's like 200, and I'm 185.
I was about to say, you don't look 200.
Right, and so I'm like, man, like, you know, there's not really a sweet spot, but, you know, that's how racing is, you know what I mean? It is what it is. I've heard people were like, well, maybe you could just put a vest on, you know, to be at 200 and
I think
go.
that's what we would do.
But I was like, at that point, you know, for me, if with the 200 class, I just want my dad to race because he's real into it. He rode motorcycles, so you know, he's ready for that. He's ready for you know. We're not. Our engines aren't all the way there yet. We're still like learning. You know, like I said, we've been in this 2 years, and really the drag scene probably like 6 months or so.
Do you think your dad would compete? Is he smaller, lighter than you?
No. He's in the 200 class.
Okay, he would be in the 200 class.
Yeah. But he's ready. Yeah, we're getting dialed in. We're just, whenever that opportunity presents itself, we're gonna be ready. So we're just gonna keep working. You know, we put our head down. We spend a lot of time in the lab, as we call it, the shed. That's where the engines are. That's where the big boy bikes. They stay inside, so they get a lot of love.
I don't know. How does your dad find time? Because you told me beforehand your dad's has his own church.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah.
Is that not a
busy guy, too.
24/7 job?
So our church isn't huge. We're a smaller church. So he's actually a director of transportation in International Leadership of Texas. It's a charter school district in Texas, and he's over. I know he's got schools in the DFW. He goes out to like Houston area. He goes down to like Cleveland, Texas,
Okay.
and so he's over all that. So that's his day job, and then he also rides bikes. So he rode in the Pan Olympics.
Wow.
For cycling, like
Okay.
like Lance Armstrong.
Yeah.
So he's big into that. He does 100-mile rides on Saturdays, and
That's dope. That's my
Wow.
kind of
That
guy.
is you.
Yeah.
I used to do like 60-mile rides back in the day,
Oh, yeah.
100. I would love to do that one day.
no, hey, me too. That's a goal that I have for myself. That's one thing that I want to start training. Even for the 180, like I said, I started watching dirt biking, and I kind of watch how they train because, I mean, they're only doing they do 2 motos at, I think it's 25 minutes plus 2 laps.
Okay.
So, and I kind of watch what they do for conditioning, and I mean, of course, you can't beat seat time. Seat
Yeah.
time is going to be
Yeah.
your number one, but you know, being able to ride the bike, at least you're getting your legs accustomed. You know, putting yourself through essentially high heart rate times and being able to withstand. You know, got to go through your intervals. So, I want to get more into it. I rode a lot in my younger days, and when I broke my ankle, coming back, that's kind of what helped me get fast too. Was I rode a lot of the bike when I was relearning to walk and all that kind of stuff. So I'd like to get back into riding a little bit more so that way I can up my fitness level because I'm sure the 180, I mean, I've never raced an endurance before, but I can imagine that it's going to take everything I have. And I'm going juggernaut, so.
Heck yeah, that's
Yeah.
the way to go. For me, it bounces so much that my eyeballs start like shaking at some point too. And just be able to keep it pinned for 3
Yeah.
hours.
I mean, if you're keeping it pinned, though, for 3 hours, especially out there. If you're
Yeah.
all the way gassed the whole time.
Maybe not all the way, but you're having to, you're
I
having
mean,
to
you're playing
feather
with, you're
it too.
definitely feathering.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Or if you're like
for sure.
Tony, just no brakes.
Hey, that's a bad
Tony,
man.
no brakes.
That's a bad man. I ain't never seen someone ride with the no brakes as well as he does. I mean, but like and that's the craziest thing in NTX. A lot of those guys, when we're out riding and racing, I'm like, guys, like how are y'all keeping so much momentum? I'm like, where are y'all braking? And they all look at me like, brake? Like, bro, what do you mean brake? Like, just get off the gas and get back on it. I'm like me. I'm a guy that I like to come into that corner hot, hit a little slight drift, and keep it pushing. You know,
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
I like to just lock it up and hopefully find traction on the way out.
Yeah. So do you think you'll be faster than Tony this year at the GPS 180?
Yeah, it's hard to say, to be honest.
That's not what you said before here.
Yeah.
You said that you were going to smear him. Was that the word?
I think it was smear.
No. Yeah, definitely. You know,
Just kidding, Tony.
I gotta respect those guys. I mean, they've been riding a long time. They've been riding a lot longer than I have. So you know, for sure this year, like I said, Juggernaut. I'd like to podium. That's that for me. That's the goal this year. Just try to podium. Well, finish the race. I mean,
Yeah.
that's most important.
Yeah, I would
but-
say start there.
Yeah, definitely start there. But I think we test our bikes enough that the durability portion is going to be there. It's just going to be fitness.
Which bike are you taking out for the 180? Do you know?
Probably my MB200S.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's that's the heavily modified one.
Awesome.
So-
Which engine's on that?
So
Oh, you can keep it on the down low if you need
no,
to.
it's cool. I mean, I haven't all the way decided yet. I know for the practice day I'm gonna take a 225, but for the race I might have something a little different.
Okay.
We'll just see how it goes. I mean, I like I said, it's gonna be 3 hours, so I don't know if I want to necessarily put something super spicy because my thought process is yeah, if I go super spicy, like it's still opportunity for things to go wrong. Because if I'm putting too much horsepower out, I could blow a gasket or something, and then boom,
Oh, yeah.
now I can't even finish the race.
Yeah.
All right.
So I mean, I think a good 225, Tillotson 225, maybe just with a little cam,
Yeah.
and then I might get like a side cover to help with venting, just to try to keep my engine cooler, or like not overheat it as much.
Oh,
but
that's the
it's
way
gonna
to
be.
go.
I mean, I'm gonna be sending it, so hopefully.
Do you think you'll send it right off the bat? Like as soon as the gunshot goes, are you gunning it, or are you waiting for everyone to trip over themselves
No,
and then go
you
past
gotta,
them?
you gotta. I think I'm gonna go at it for a couple hot laps.
Yeah.
Try to make my way through because I heard the first lap is what's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So,
And
but,
that first U-turn, everyone's
yeah.
usually tripping over
Just
each other.
oh yeah,
bottlenecking.
Yeah.
oh yeah. But my thought process is the good riders. They're gonna be ready to go from the jump.
Yeah.
And I think if you can navigate through the field, that's part of it, right? You got to be able to navigate when you see something happening in front of you, you got to just be aware that way. Obviously, right? I mean, there's going to be people that you're not going to be able to avoid because they're going to go down and you won't be able to see that.
You got to bunny hop them.
You gotta jump them.
Oh yeah, but I mean, like I said, my plan is just to go out there and try to stay up towards the front, and then send it for a little while, and then kind of find a good pace of if I see someone pushing it, to kind of really just stay around the guys that I ride with a lot because I know we have good pace. So really just stay there, and the terrain's gonna be a big factor. So and what if it rains or because the more dry it is, obviously the faster you can go.
Yeah.
But I mean, I know there's guys that even when it rains, they're still full sending it. So
for sure.
That's definitely a mental, not block, I should say, but definitely a mental thing that I'm gonna have to remember. Like you just gotta send it, and if it doesn't go your way, you got to say that you gave it everything, though.
Heck
so
yeah.
For sure.
We'll definitely be giving it everything.
So we talked about keeping it full open. I know that for me as well, for that length of time. Have you entertained the idea of running the billet thumb throttle?
So I can't remember exactly what throttle it's called, but essentially it's both. You can switch it somehow. So you can go twist turn, but then I guess there's something you can do, and then you can switch it to thumb.
Really?
This sounds like magic.
That really does.
And I've heard a few guys talking about it, so I'm like, but they are expensive. I think they said they're like $200 or something like that. So, it's a little bit of an investment, but...
Do you want a podium or not?
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
It's
Because,
$200
I mean,
worth it.
that thumb, like you said, going from the turn, even the thumb, that's a lot of forearm.
Yeah.
Right.
So, I got an old baseball trick that I'm gonna try to get the forearms back right. A little bit of rice buckets.
Is that just...
Or
No.
is that like twisting it?
No. Like you just got like a basic bucket, and you just fill it with 10, 20 pounds of rice, and you're just in there just working the forearms.
Oh, you're putting your hands in the rice. You're not rolling it up.
Well, I
or
mean,
anything.
you could do that in the rice too.
You make some sushi if you want to.
Tony has some advice for you in the comments. He said, just stay behind him.
I thought about that, but my bro Tony, he's good for a wipeout. Thankfully, there's no light poles out there, so we don't have to worry about my bro hitting a light pole. But
Is this a story we don't know?
Does he hit light poles? Is that his thing?
no, well, just I mean, when we go flat tracking, I've seen him hit some tires. I never got to see the light pole, but I've heard he's hit a light pole before. But I've only seen him run into tires. But
Maybe
I mean,
we do have electrical poles out there. It's kind of like a light pole.
Tony, you're in luck, dude.
Yeah.
I think Tony will be locked. He's been riding good. Like I said, man, we've all been kind of riding, so I think everybody's getting excited. We're just putting in the time, and we're just gonna see what happens. I think this is a big year for a lot of the guys. Like I said, Tiller's debuting this year. I'm debuting. I think Tony's debuting. He's been, but I don't think he's raced before, so he's debuting. So it's going to be good. I mean, I know Porter, he'll be fast. And obviously cars and camera guys, they'll be fast. And I'm trying to think.
The guys, Carl and...
Oh, yeah.
Is that
oh my goodness, Metal Fab Creations.
Oh yes, he's
Bobby.
Bobby, of course, yeah. And and if Buster, I haven't seen Buster in a while, but he's
Buster
normally pretty
can ride.
fast.
I mean, we have our resident Trailmaster rep, and he is a dirt biker. He is on the heavier side. Sorry, Lee. He already knows that he's on the heavier side. He can ride also.
Well, he's also 9'3", so that probably
He's
is where
like
some
a
of that weight comes
Sasquatch
from.
on a bike. His downside is that he's so heavy that the components don't keep up with him.
Yeah, a lot of load on. Yeah.
But he is fast.
Oh yeah, I don't doubt it, and I think that's why I like dirt more. It's the great equalizer because it doesn't matter if you're heavy or light.
Yeah.
You got to be able to ride.
Oh, for
Right.
sure.
You got to be able to ride.
Yeah.
And if you can ride, then you're gonna survive. And if you can't ride, it's gonna show.
Yeah.
And your stuff has to hold up because, like in NTX when we're doing our flat track or our MX style, you got to have your bike right.
Yeah.
Because I mean, we're coming in the corners hot, we're bumping each other. It's in there. We're racing.
Yeah.
So and that's the thing that I love about it because everybody's there. We're all treated like we're professional mini bike racers. We're there to compete. That's why I love mini biking so much because I'm a competitor. Like I said, I played ball my whole life, so now I'm just coaching, but it doesn't necessarily give me, it doesn't satisfy the itch of like wanting to compete, right? Because I can coach as best as I can, but at the end of the day, like I'm not in there swinging the bat. I'm not out there going to track down a fly ball. But like mini biking, I can be the competitor where I'm in there. I'm ready to go. Like I'm prepping mentally. I'm making sure I'm going through my bike. I'm tuning. I'm trying to figure out, you know, hey, I might need to run this gearing, or I might need to adjust my torque converter this way, or you know. So finding the little tricks, and the guy that really taught me a lot about that is Albert. He always is telling me about like, hey man, you got to make sure, you know, you're geared enough to where you can get out. And that's the thing, that's why when people get around and they're like, hey, like, can I ride your bike? I always tell them, like, you know, if I don't have one of my like more stock bikes, like I just don't want you to get hurt.
For sure.
Because a lot of the race bikes were high torque. So I mean, it's gonna wheelie on you right away as soon as you gas that thing.
Right.
Even the big bikes, even the Trail Masters, I mean, they're off the ground when we're hitting it. So
Nice.
yeah, man, it's just been good because I'm learning. I'm
Yeah.
always trying to learn. Like I said, I'm not the best. Hopefully one day, but right now, you know, I'm 2 years in. Like I said, those guys been riding 4, 5, 6 years, so they know a lot of the tips and tricks. So I just try to pick up on those things along the way, and then just see what happens.
Nice. So for NTX, you said that you have a couple races coming up.
Yes.
You want to plug those?
Yeah. So October 25th, we're out at the I always mess it up. I think it's JV Revolution. It's
Okay.
either JX or JV Revolution. That's out in Combine.
Okay.
And they're building a track specifically for us.
Nice.
And what I've heard, I haven't got to. Well, they haven't started building it yet, but from what I heard, it's gonna have some high banks so we can get sideways when we're getting the speed up.
That's what's
So
up.
it's gonna be good. And like I said, that's mainly where we go to practice. And if I'm not staying local at Trophy's is like close for me. So and if I need to just get out there and ride a little bit, I'll go to Trophy. But if I get some time and I can get away, because it's about an hour for me.
Okay.
I stay in Corinth now, so it's about an hour. But it's a good. I mean, yeah, it's a great place, and it's gonna be some good riding. He's getting lights out there, so we'll be able to do night races.
Nice.
Like it's gonna be. I'd imagine. I mean, like I said, the this year's race. I know we have. He said it's gonna be a series, so I don't know all the dates, but I know the first one's October 25th, and that's flat track.
Okay.
And then after we do the flat track series, we're gonna do a series where it's TT with jump. So I guess kind of
Okay.
MX style, but
Yeah.
it'll have turns, and it'll be same out there. And then
Like same day or same
no,
weekend?
no.
or-
Like that'll be. I'm assuming we haven't ironed out all
Okay.
the details per se, but I know we'll probably finish this year with flat track. I mean, because it's gonna be We've got the practice day, the GPS practice day in the beginning of October, and then we hit I think he said there's a spoke folk event, the flat track. I forgot the date on that one. Tony, plug that in the chat I know you're watching,
Yeah.
so plug that in the chat. And then we were gonna host an endurance race because the feedback that we got is that a lot of people are itching for more endurance races because, you know, as you know, the GPS 180 right now is the only local endurance race that I
Okay.
really know of. I know Tiller's been going. I take that back. I think Yellow Rose, is an endurance race as well. I think that was because Tiller went and won that one, I think, earlier this year too.
Is that the Oliver Peck vehicle?
Yeah.
I don't want to lie to you, but I
Yes,
think so.
Oliver Peck,
I
yeah.
think so.
Tony said October 11th.
October 11th, Spoke Folk. Okay. And then, but yeah, so it's called the Great Enduro Lobster Fest, and it's out at Fred Lobster in Gladewater, Texas. He's got I don't know how to, like a boomerang kind of.
Okay. I thought you were trying to say like phallus shaped and didn't know how to get
I
around
mean,
it.
it is.
Okay,
it is.
it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
But and he's got a timing system out there and everything. So we had went out there and we were gonna when we have our endurance race, it'll have a timing system, so you'll get the little sticker, so we'll be able to track it, and it'll be, you know, run what you brung. And then we'll also have pit bikes going
Nice.
as well at that event. So, and we don't have the date set up for that. It was supposed to be in June, We're gonna look at the calendar again though and see if we can find a good time and probably put it earlier in the year.
Okay.
That way we can kind of, you know, give people more
Yeah.
racing. Because at the end of the day, like we want to grow the sport.
Yeah.
I mean,
Amen.
the more people that we can get to race, the more fun it'll be. Because if everybody's out there giving their best, like it'll be tough.
Yeah.
And I think in Texas we are pretty solid and competitive, and I think that if we took our top Texas riders, we could compete at the national level
Okay.
against other off-roaders.
If anybody wants to know what it's shaped like, go into the comments and Tony explained it.
Is it like a purple
It's-
eggplant?
No,
Just an
Is it an
emoji?
emoji?
It's wild. Yeah, I can
Yeah.
only imagine.
Just
what
go to
he's-
the comments.
Yeah, I can
Just
only
draw
imagine
it out
what
with
he
your
said.
finger, Bernie,
Oh.
just so I know. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
You do not want to see this, everyone.
Yeah.
So Tony had also mentioned that they were doing. I don't know if this is part of that series you were talking about, but the Harley Davidson.
Okay. Yeah.
stuff?
So that's its own separate series. Still NTX.
Okay.
But that's the concrete racing. So that's where they go to the Harley parking lots, and we get in there, and
You're part of that.
I am trying to do better about the. It's hard for me to get down on the concrete like that. You know, I do have a little something in store though that I am working on to come have some fun on the concrete.
Okay.
But again, a lot of the Harley races are during the week, and so again, baseball
That
for
gets
me
tough.
it makes tough. But I try to make as many races as I can. But yeah, those are always going, and they always have a good time. I mean, it's a good time. And,
Yeah.
and all people are out there. It's cool. I think even one time they said somebody came out there on their drag build and was out there like flat tracking
Took
on the
the
drag build.
stabilizer off. Hopefully.
Yeah, I'm like, hey, you know, and it's not, and I mean, like at the Harley races, the straights aren't that long,
Yeah.
you know. So, but I mean, they get in there and I always try to volunteer. I'm like, hey, I'll video that day, or I'll be the marshal, you know.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna start getting more into the concrete side. But I try to do the dirt. I do the dirt for sure when we have the dirt races. But yeah, the concrete, I'll show my face, say what's up, you know. Cheer on the guys. I love watching them compete against each other. I mean, you really see some good riding because those guys are out there, and for the amount of track that it is, it blows the mind how fast they can go
Wow.
and their angles that they get. I mean, you know, you just gotta like Taylor's good, Albert's good, Tony's good. I'm trying to think. I don't want to leave anybody out, but those are Tristan's good. I mean, they get out there and they send it,
Nice.
and they don't use brakes. Like nobody uses
No-
like
no-
they
no
have
but
brakes.
you.
Like a few people have brakes on the bike, but they're like, no, I don't need brakes. Why?
Oh, like
get off the
on the
throttle.
bike?
No,
The-
they're not using it.
oh, okay.
No. There are some. No, there are some. There are some that will no brake it. Like I said, my bro Tony, he's rode with no brakes a few times.
That's why they call him No Brake
he's in
Tony.
there, hey, he's in there killing it though. You
Yeah.
see,
They
he's
also
got
call
the
him
bells.
Light Pole Tony in the.
Yeah, like Cole Tony. That must be Brian.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
that's Brian. Yeah. So I mean, it's a good group, man. It's a good group. It's a good time.
So, other than street, you love being on the dirt. You just invited me to a Facebook group,
Yes.
DFW.
Okay, I always mess it up too. DFW Mini-Bike Trail Riders.
Mini Dash.
Yeah,
bike.
mini dash bike. Yes.
Okay.
And that's Josh Case, another OG in the mini bike community. He runs that. He's given me a lot of game too. A lot of game on a lot of things. He actually bought my Manco Streaker from him.
Nice.
He's in
Uh,
the comments as well. What up,
Oh,
Josh?
yeah, what's up, bro? Yeah, man, no, hell of a builder, that guy. Shh, man, his bike's competitive.
Nice.
For
Now,
sure.
are these weekly ride outs, or you guys just kind of holler at each other and say who's free, or you guys?
So the organized ones are like once a month. Like
Okay.
that's what we try to shoot for, once a month, or like where it's organized.
Mm-hmm.
But like we'll get in the chat or we'll shoot on the message like, hey, I'm gonna go ride out at Trophy Club today if anybody wants to come through.
Okay.
And we have like a messenger group
Mhm.
chat that we kind of, hey guys, like the guys that are more consistent, right? That we see more on like a everyday basis. There's probably
Yeah.
like 20 guys in there, and we'll be like, hey, you know, we're gonna go ride or whatever. And a lot of us have been dabbling with dirt bikes a lot lately too.
Okay.
So we'll bring our mini bikes, and then we'll bring our dirt bikes and kind of go mess around.
Do you have any big events, or you have another specified date coming up that you want to plug for your next ride? Or
Let me see really quick. I was like, I know we were talking about something. I don't know if he put it on the schedule, but I want to say he was going to be putting it in the end of no, maybe it was supposed to be this weekend. But I think we're altering. We're going to Yellow Belly actually on Sunday.
Oh, so you guys are gonna go drag race?
Yeah. Like I said, a lot of the guys have bikes for everything.
Yeah.
So we'll go, and it's a little more fun because like we're all kind of more similar in size. So it's like it's not like we're going out there and we're getting dusted by bus lanes.
Exactly.
At least it's competitive. And so. But yeah, we go out there, like, Josh has his trike that's, man, that trike is something serious.
Wow.
And so I've got little Sally, that's my Manco streaker that I'll take out there, and we just go out there and have a good time. And I think I'm trying to convince my dad we got some new gearing on one of our other drag bikes.
Okay.
So we should be getting a lot more speed now. So I'm pretty excited about that too. So it's been good, man. It's been good. We're doing it all. But like you said, to the trail ride, I don't know if we have a solidified date. Josh, since you're here, if you know of a date, just go ahead and plug that, and I'll plug it if he comments in. Because I mean, we love it, and
all kinds of riding.
And it's crazy because people will come out there on hardtails. I'll never forget. We were doing a ride out at Brush Creek in Royce, and we're all on our full suspension bikes, of course, or maybe even a front suspension, and this guy shows up on a MM80, like with straight rigid. Yeah. And I'm like, and at
small wheel,
Brushy
no
Creek,
suspension.
I mean, it's got like doing we're crossing rivers, like like it. When you need to come to, like, all I'm gonna say is when you come to a trail ride, be prepared to get muddy, be prepared to get a little wet. It's gonna be, we're gonna really see what the bike is capable of.
Nice.
9/27.
I'm sorry.
September 27th.
September 27th. Is that, I'm sure, at Brush Creek, probably.
Brush Creek.
That's okay.
Yeah.
2 weeks or so from now.
Yeah. So that'll be good. But yeah, man, I mean, it's always a good time. What I've realized is it's so crazy because I see a lot on social media of like people, going at each other and all that kind of stuff. But I've been very fortunate in my time of mini biking that everybody's been pretty accepting and welcoming and super willing to teach or, or even asking questions. I mean, it's just like, hey, like, what are you doing here? Or like, if I have my bike, like I was out at Yellow Belly a couple weeks ago and one of the guys was like, hey man, it was Savion. And he was telling me, he was like, hey, you should change your gearing here and it'll give you a lot more top end. And I was like, oh, okay. So that's when my dad and I, we got the sprocket now. So I'm excited to see what it does.
That's the way it should be. So last week we had our buddy Jack Ramsey come on, and he wanted to tell everyone, hey, let's start showing each other love. That's the only way that this thing is going to grow.
Absolutely.
And that's the right mindset to have, especially if we want more mini bikers to come to the events and show up, because it's a very low cost of entry with mini bikes. They're pretty cheap kind of hobby.
Oh, yeah.
So, we don't need any kind of bullying going on, especially since everyone's pretty novice. It's not like a full-time job. You can't be a professional mini biker.
Right.
Not yet.
But
it's usually a hobby for a lot of these people.
Absolutely.
So no need to bully them, especially in the Facebook groups. I see some people just say, why don't you just go search it? Why did everyone keep asking this? Like, man, you just asking a question. You can choose not to answer because 100 other people will kindly, answer them for you.
Absolutely.
Right. It's already a niche group, and then to exclude more people because you're being a butthead.
We're trying to go the other way.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's awesome. So speaking of the comments, are there any comments we need to get to? Your light went out too.
I know. I
saw that.
It wasn't plugged in.
Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna cut the feed.
You got another hour?
I'm here.
So we got Brian, Tiller's dad, in the chat.
What's up, Brian?
Up?
What's up,
Tiller's
Brian?
gonna travel that day. They're at all the races.
Oh yeah, no. Tiller he's in there. I have to hand it to him. They travel and he competes well. Like I said, I'm excited to see what he does out at the 180.
Me too.
Do you think he could win it?
I mean, he's always been in the front, so
He kept up with Porter at the...
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I think he's gonna be at the front.
Okay.
I'm gonna put it that way. And their bike is gonna withstand.
Nice.
Brian's gonna have that thing bulletproof. I guarantee it.
Good.
So it's just gonna be a matter of staying on the bike, really.
Yeah.
I think staying on the bike and I'm curious to see how he likes his new bike that he's working on, and just to see how it is out on that type of terrain.
Yeah.
Because Fred Lobster is like kind of not super close, but it's close in kind of what's out at the 180. So
Okay.
I'm just curious to see. I mean, I'm curious to see how everyone handles. Because like I said, at the practice day, there was quite a few people there, and I know, like I said, the Rockwood Ridge.
Rockwood Ridge.
Yeah, that one for me.
It's gnarly.
Yeah, y'all talk about Pucker at Buttercup. I didn't think that one was as bad as Rockwood Ridge.
Rockwood Ridge, because there's like
yeah.
2 little dips in there,
Oh,
and
yeah.
there's just loose rock everywhere.
And you don't want to catch the wrong line.
Oh, no, not at all.
Because you catch the wrong line, you will go sideways.
Yeah.
I promise.
Yeah.
I promise. But yeah, but I do think that Tiller's going to be up there competing for sure.
Okay.
For sure.
awesome.
In St. Louis, in Jamestown, he won the front suspension kit, so that's what he's going to be using on his bike.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. Like I said, that they'll be ready to roll.
Good.
They'll be ready to roll.
Good.
All right, Diego in the chat down from Corpus. He wants to know what's the best clutch. I guess it depends on what you're riding.
Yeah, I mean, are you dirt riding or are you?
Let's just assume, what kind of clutch do you like on your dirt riding?
Oh, a jug. I mean, yeah,
Juggernaut
I'm a
all day?
jug, yeah.
Do you mess with any of the tuner kits at all?
So I'm actually going to.
Okay.
That's something new I'm working
Trying
towards.
to figure out what kind
yeah.
of RPMs to send it
Yeah,
at?
we're gonna
Alright.
see. Yeah, I'm gonna, cause I want to, when I get off of it, I do want to be able to maintain a certain RPM. That way,
Yeah.
hopefully it will help alleviate some of the pump.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the pump's gonna be there regardless, but if you can even get a couple seconds of relief,
Yeah.
but you're still kind of at a high enough idle to where you can keep it pushing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, Juggernaut, and then the drag scene. I'm still too new. I mean, from what I hear, I guess the bully or the racing, those
Yeah,
type of
those little
disc
disc
clutches.
clutches,
Yeah,
yeah.
I would assume that's your best bet.
That's your
but
bread and butter right
Again,
there.
that we're still super new on that stuff. So dirt, yeah, that's more my. I'm not even an
Libertarian.
expert in dirt, but for my knowledge and expertise, I can give you more game dirt than I can on drag.
Okay. What else you got, Burns?
Diego also says Devin Martinez is a real one. Shouts out to our sales team.
Oh,
All
Devin,
right.
yeah, Devin's great. Oh yeah, of course,
think-
Devin and yeah. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, I think Devin sent Diego some merch
Oh, nice.
just to be a nice guy.
Oh, heck
So
yeah.
yeah, that's what's up.
No,
That's
yeah.
how nice Devin is.
No,
He really
Devin's been great. I deal mainly with him, Flacco, and Jesus.
Yeah.
Those are the people I really deal with when I come in, and they're always helpful.
Good.
Whatever I need, they're for sure. I can. Thankfully, we have a relationship enough that I can reach out and, hey man, like, you got this, or if you don't, or they always help, because I mean, most of the time when I come in, I'm coming for some race parts because I got a race,
Yeah.
so I need my bike ready to go, and so they always try to help me out and giving me, again, tips on, hey, this might help you get just a little bit more on the top end, or it's good to when they can step into my world and help me understand, because they know how engines work, and
Yeah.
that, I mean, if you can understand the ins and outs of that, I mean, you still have to ride, of course, but
Yeah.
having that bulletproofness always helps.
Good.
Yeah,
I'm
I
glad
try to
hear
tell
that.
people all the time. Our sales team, they don't just like work here. Right after this, they're in their garage building.
Yeah,
and
their
then
own
they're at
garage.
Yellow Belly too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
They know
oh,
what
yeah.
they're doing.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Brian also says Nic Minor is someone we would consider as a partner out on the track.
Oh
Nice.
yeah. Yeah. Always. I mean, when at NTX when we're out riding, I mean, if it's not a slammed race, it's for sure like at least 5 or 6 of us, and it's me, Tony, Tiller, Albert, Tristan, and then Ryan when he can make it. Sometimes my dad. So I mean, but we're like the core, if you will. We're at most races, so we're always. I mean, obviously we're always competing, but I mean, it's hey, my sprocket messed up. Like, do you have or hey, my chain link busted. Like, do you have an extra link or
Yeah.
whatever? I lost my master link. Can we put my chain together?
Yeah.
And somebody out there is gonna help us out. I mean, Brian's helped a ton. Albert's helped me a ton. Josh has helped me. I mean, Tony's helped me. I mean,
Everyone.
little
family.
Yeah,
Mini
we
bike
are.
family.
We are, man. We are, and we just want to build the brand because we see how GPS is with the 180 and stuff like that, and it's like if we can just encourage people to just race year round.
Yeah.
Let's race year round, and let's not have to wait for the one time a year.
Yeah.
Because I like I said, drag is great, but not every drag gets expensive quick.
Yes.
And in the dirt, it's not necessarily about how fast you can go. but is your bike gonna rely? You know, are you gonna be able to withstand the terrain? Because in the concrete, I mean, yeah, there's grooves and things in the drag, but you're not necessarily dealing with, you know, ruts and
Exactly.
having to go in there and you're elbow to elbow with somebody in a turn.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's not always about power. It's just about having the best parts possible on the bike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's also a really good networking opportunity at the 180 to build something like on your side. Is, you know, if someone is local, be like, hey, like you said, we want to ride all year, not just once a year here. So
Join my Facebook group.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. NTX Mini Bikes, man. NTX Mini Bikes, DFW Mini-Bike Trail Riders. Those are our two main hotspots that we kind of communicate what's going on if you're looking to trail ride or if you're looking to race. And we kind of plug both. And then I'm in a ton of Facebook groups. So, like, whenever we have races, I'm plugging it in every single...
awesome.
I've wear out the Trailmaster group.
Okay.
Keep it up.
I wear that out. I'm like, I post in some groups and they're like, man, like, we're not really racing. I'm like, hey man, well, I'm just sharing what we got. If
In
you want
case
to
you
pull
want
up,
to, yeah.
yeah. You know, I'm not forcing anybody. I just,
I'm sharing info.
yeah, man, because you know, the more people we got, the more fun it is, right? I mean, don't get me wrong. We have a great time when it's just 5 or 6 of us. But when there's 20, we can get in there and get,
Even
you know,
better.
and then we, you know, we have our purses too. So I mean, you know, the $20 entry, you know, that's good. When if you got 20 guys on a $20 entry,
Let's
that's a lot
go.
better
Some
than
friendly competition.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
oh yeah. And we do a little grudge racing, you know, after the, if you're feeling like your bike's hot, you know, and you're in the main event, you might not have performed how you want to. Well, hey, we can go over. You want to run it head to head 3 laps? Hey, let's go.
Yeah.
So, but it's all fun. It's all
Yeah.
fun, man. I don't, like I said, I've been fortunate. I haven't been around any beef on my side or
Good.
And so, and I plan to keep it that way. And you know, Tony, he runs the NTX now, and so we just kind of, and I help out a little bit, like I said. But I mean, I be at baseball and stuff. So, but when I'm there, we try to make it to where people want to come, and that's why we're trying to revamp it, kind of get the series going. So, plugging that as much as possible, and so
Good.
that way we can keep growing the sport.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, I've been talking to Tony. Hopefully, we plan on help sponsoring some of these races, so you get first, second, third prizes.
That would be great.
I'm trying to talk to Porter and see, like, hey, what kind of prizes do you guys do? I want to make it fair for everyone.
Yeah.
So yeah, Tony and I are in talks, and
Very
hopefully
nice.
we can definitely
Yeah.
have more of a hand in all this for you guys.
Yeah, man. Everything is appreciated.
Yeah,
you
for
know,
sure.
I think, like you said, it's things. Well, things can add up quickly. So
Yeah.
if you can go to a race and be able to win a part or
Yeah.
something, you know, that's huge.
Definitely helps
You might
out.
not be able to financially afford it, but then you go out there and perform, and now you got the part you were needing.
Exactly.
And so that, I think, that adds another level of why people want to come out and race.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know, you got the shot, and sometimes that's all you can ask,
Yeah.
just to get
Yeah.
a shot.
Heck yeah. What else you got, Bernier?
Jeff Sells says, "What up?"
What up, Jeff?
Hey,
Oh,
Jeff.
no, they're gonna be here next week. Jeff,
Taylor.
Ricardo, and Taylor. Taylor, yeah.
Man, I saw the craziest video from Taylor this week.
Wait, he was on that 3-wheel thing.
No, I don't know how much I should say. I'm just going to go and say no one's watching this, right? His house almost burned down.
Oh, what?
Oh, that video.
One of his bikes caught on fire inside of his house.
He needs to send me that video so we can play it during the podcast.
That's all I'm going to say. So
wow.
I'm glad Taylor's all right.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
shout
all
out
we're
to
going to say
Taylor.
about
It was
There,
wild looking.
it was wild. I saw like the ring door camera of them throwing the bike out because it had caught on fire.
Oh man.
Electric
to
bike.
be.
Yeah,
Electric
stop
bike.
saying stuff.
Oh, okay. I'm like, man, I'm
Electric
like,
start.
But yeah, that's what's up. Okay. Anyone else?
Let's see. We got somebody else. Frederick said,
oh,
"That's my cousin."
Yeah, that's my cousin.
Jinx.
What's up, Fred?
MJ Jackson, my guy. Nick
Oh,
Minor.
my boy MJ. He made my shirt. Shout out to MJ.
Nice.
Yeah, I got a
Nice.
little Mini
It's a
Moto
clean-
shirt.
It's a clean
Yeah.
white
Yeah, I
shirt.
appreciate it. Oh yeah, well, I'm a little, but it has a picture of me getting sideways on the back.
I gotta
Oh,
see
yeah.
it. Turn
Yeah.
it around.
All
I
right.
mean, we're at the end of the thing, anyways. Look at you. That's the one last thing I saw
Yeah, it's
on your flyer.
yeah. I was gonna
That's
say
what's
it's
up.
yeah. It's my
Okay.
it's my profile picture. Brandy.
Yeah.
Yeah, she snapped that picture, and
Aw.
she caught it. And then I went to the GPS practice day, and she was like, "Hey, I gotta show you this. I got some great pictures." And I was
Heck
like,
yeah.
"Heck yeah!"
Shouts out to
And
Miss
I saw
Knuckles.
it, and you know, I'll out myself, but you know, it looks like a great, like I was killing it, you know, and it was actually a crash. And, but you know, but it looked great. It looked like I was in there just getting super sideways,
Yeah.
and I loved it, you know.
Except your eyes were really big.
Oh man, yeah. I played it off cool though, you know. Crashed, did a little front flip, and then got right back up. Thank God the bike didn't turn off, and I just kept
Started
on.
airwalking down.
Yeah.
down the
And I was
racetrack.
out at
gotta do it.
Yeah,
at
I'm
Waco.
doing it now.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
So Brandy was here last Friday. She was asking about you.
Yeah, I was in the Bentley. Otherwise,
Bentley
yeah.
boy. Okay.
well, yeah. I'm gonna hit her up because I think I'm supposed to be out there October 11th for one of their flat track races. That
Okay.
might be the one that you're gonna be at too. So
Oh, probably Spoke Folk.
yeah,
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah,
Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
So
So we're
ton of comments. So, but yeah,
dang, we are up against it. Great job. Thank you so much
Oh,
for
yeah.
being a part of
Yeah,
the mini
appreciate
bike
it, man.
scene. Thank you
Absolutely.
for coming out here. Thank you for bringing Ryan as well.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, man, he's great. Hey, without that guy, there'd be no me because I wouldn't have been into mini biking. He's the one that brought me in. So without him, I wouldn't be here. So
Bravo.
job.
that's my
good
day one.
Bravo.
So you know, we've been thick as thieves since freshman year.
Oh, love
Yeah,
it.
we played baseball together. So
Nice.
Right on.
yeah, man, that's my guy. So shout out to Ryan. I appreciate everything he does for me.
Yeah.
I always got my socials right. So
Cool.
I can't complain, man.
Heck yeah.
So yeah, thank you for coming out. Thank you for
Absolutely.
hanging out with us. We'll
Yes,
see you
sir.
October 4th at the practice day.
100%.
Thank you, Ollie, for being my best friend.
But of course.
Thank you, Bernie, for always sending me anonymous phone number text messages telling me
you have a flat butt.
that I got the flattest butt out here. That's so sweet of
got
you.
you.
Love
got
your
you.
mom.
And everyone out there, we're going to do 3 things. We're going to ride safe, ride fast, and as always, ride on. Boom. Great job. Man.
Hey, thank you.
I appreciate you, dude.
Yeah, of course, man. Yeah, great time.
You win. Perfect.